From JBS Studios in Greater New York, this is the JBS News Update with Teisha Bader.
I'm Teisha Bader with the JBS News Update for Thursday, October the 28th, 2021. The president of Switzerland, Guy Parmelin, is in Israel. He is the first Swiss president to visit the Jewish state in over 2 decades. Parmelin met today in Jerusalem with Israeli Prime Minister Naftali Bennett and with Israel's President Isaac Herzog. Bennett's office said the leaders discussed ways to strengthen bilateral relations, with Bennett telling Parmelin, "We're eager to cooperate with Switzerland in many areas, including the global battle against COVID-19. And he said in business, technology, and innovation. Both countries, Bennett said, have a lot to offer, specifically in climate change. Herzog, in his meeting with Parmelin, said Israel and Switzerland have a lot in common as two advanced and innovative countries at the forefront of science and technology. Parmelin, who also met with Palestinian Authority President Mahmoud Abbas in Ramallah, spoke to all the leaders about Switzerland's hope to initiate and play a role in the restarting of peace talks between Israel and the Palestinians. A Palestinian video game glorifying violence and terror against Israeli soldiers will not be released next month as planned. The Washington Free Beacon reports that Steam, the major video game streaming site, removed the game titled Fursan al-Aqsa, the Knights of the Al-Aqsa Mosque, and will not release it. Israeli legal advocacy group, the International Legal Forum, had written a letter to Steam's parent company, Valve, telling them that by releasing the game, they may be in breach of U.S. anti-terror laws. And CEO Arsen Ostrovsky lauded Steam's removal. He said there can be zero tolerance for games masquerading as vehicles for promoting terror. The Creative Community for Peace welcomed the removal as well, saying of the game, this type of normalization of violence against an ethnic group has no place in the entertainment world. And 4 books promoting Holocaust denial have been removed by 3 major retailers in the U.S. after protest by the Simon Wiesenthal Center. The books include Not Guilty at Nuremberg, written by vocal Holocaust denier Carlos Porter. The Associate Dean and Global Social Action Director of the Wiesenthal Center, Rabbi Abraham Cooper, had written to the retail giants, saying that at a time of surging anti-Semitic hate crimes here in the U.S., it is beyond the pale that a book would be marketed by someone who insults the memory of 6 million Jewish victims of the Nazi genocide, after which Target, Barnes & Noble, and now most recently Walmart have pulled the books. Walmart wrote to the Wiesenthal Center, "Inclusion is a cornerstone of our business, and we do not tolerate any kind of discrimination." Taking a look now at our programming for tonight on JBS for Thursday, October the 28th. At 7 o'clock, it's Talmud study. At 7:30, All-Star NBA player Enes Kanter joins Ellie Cohanim to talk about his Turkish roots, opposing the country's dictator, and using his platform to build bridges. At 8, journalist and author Naomi Schaefer Riley joins JNS editor-in-chief Jonathan Tobin to discuss cancel culture and other issues. At 9, Mark Golub sits down with former U.S. Ambassador to Hungary, Nancy Brinker on L'chaim, to talk about the life-saving work of Susan G. Komen for the Cure, the breast cancer foundation she founded. At 10 and 10:30, episodes 3 and 4 of From Date to Mate. And coming up next, a day after the anniversary of the Tree of Life massacre, Shahar Azani speaks with Zack Singerman, a student at the Charles E. Smith Jewish Day School and founder of Gen Z Jews, to talk about how the tragedy motivated him to fight anti-Semitism. And that's the JBS News Update for Thursday, October the 28th, 2021. I'm Teisha Bader. Stay healthy, stay well.